What's the loneliest thing you've ever done? It was last summer. I had 2 free tickets to a local concert, one of those small open-air shows in the park. Local bands, food trucks, soft lights strung up through the trees. I thought it might be a nice break from everything, something simple. I asked my girlfriend of 3 years to come with me. She said she was busy, she's a teacher, and she said she was prepping for the upcoming school year. Said it casually, like it wasn't even a question worth thinking about. I let it go for a bit, asked again on Friday just to check. She said maybe. I asked again Saturday, got another half answer. Sunday rolled around and I tried one last time. Just an hour, I said, just to get out and breathe a little. The tickets were free. She gave me that same tired voice, the one I'd started hearing more and more. I just don't feel like it. I've got too much going on. So I went alone. It wasn't the kind of angry alone. It was worse than that. It was the kind of alone where you realize someone stopped choosing you, slowly, quietly, without saying it out loud. As I walked up to the entrance, I saw a young couple standing near the ticket table, laughing, hands in each other's back pockets. I had an extra ticket. I gave it to them. They lit up, said thanks, smiled, walked in. I stood there for a second longer than I should have. That moment, their gratitude, their ease, hit me in a way I wasn't ready for. I walked into the park and sat on the edge of the crowd. Music played, people danced, couples shared fries, leaned on each other, took pictures, and I just sat there, pretending to scroll through my phone, pretending I wasn't realizing something I had been avoiding for months. It wasn't about the concert. It wasn't about the ticket. It was about how much of myself I'd shrunk to avoid making her uncomfortable. About how many times I'd softened my wants, my needs, just to keep the peace. I left after an hour. Didn't even stay for the headliner. On the walk back, I didn't feel sad. I felt hollow, like I'd already said goodbye, and I was just waiting to make it official. Less than a week later, I ended it. It wasn't a fight. No dramatic last words. Just a quiet, exhausted kind of honesty. The kind that only shows up when you've been alone in a room with someone for way too long.